Things I find interesting and cool around the Cursed Apple, Part 10. Alright, this one's a bit of a doozy, so stick with me. I had mentioned in the last video this Five Guys truck, and I had this theory, so I have no idea if this is confirmed or not, but if you actually look at this hand, it actually appears multiple places around Deadlock's map, and it has this eye, and it gives this feeling of being watched, almost this idea of a cult-like force that's looking after you. And when you fly around the map, you obviously see these minion camps, right? Where they have these characters that have the eyes, and they look like monsters to an extent from probably Neon Prime. I imagine these designs are not going to stay in the final version of Deadlock, because if you didn't know, Deadlock used to be a space-centered sort of cyberpunk-featured game called Neon Prime. And I think the mid-boss as well also happens to have that design of Neon Prime, an alien-like creature, in place of a, more eldritchy, occult-looking beast that you would be used to in, something that Deadlock is going for. But here is my theory. If you fly into the Archmother's base, there's a lot of different, obelisks and sort of ancient-looking things all around the room. It's basically a museum. And you have this one, this hand, that looks similar to the Five Eyes logo with the eyeball in it. And it has this big eye and a giant hand. There's actually a couple of places around the map you see this eyeball in hand statue. And so my theory is that actually these will be redesigned into a hand with an eyeball, since they already have the eyeball features and that already kind of works, but it fits in with this mysterious occult vibe much better. So I would not be surprised if the mid-boss and all the minions end up looking like spiritual or creepy otherworldly hands to fall in line with those statues instead of this more alien-like design that they have right now. Could be cool, could be entirely wrong, I don't know, but I thought that was a fun one to point out that was, a little more in-depth than some of the other videos I'd done. So yeah, lots of cool stuff as always, and I look forward to talking about more things around the map.